Rituals prepare the way for divine love. Without having realized God, one cannot give up rituals altogether. How long should one practice the sandhya and other forms of ritualistic worship? As long as one does not shed tears of joy at the name of God and feel a thrill in one's body. You will know that your ritualistic worship has come to an end when your eyes become filled with tears as you repeat, Om Rama. Then you do not have to continue your sandhya or other rituals. When the fruit appears, the blossom drops off. Love of God is the fruit, and rituals are the blossom. When the daughter-in-law of the house becomes pregnant, she cannot do much work. Her mother-in-law gradually lessens her duties in the house. When her time arrives, she does practically nothing. And after the child is born, her only work is to play with it. She doesn't do any household duties at all. The sandhya merges in the Gayatri. The Gayatri in Om, and Om in Samadhi. It is like the sound of a bell. Tam. The yogi, by following in the trail of the sound Om, gradually merges himself in the Supreme Brahman. His sandhya and other ritualistic duties disappear in Samadhi. Thus the duties of the Janani come to an end. As the master talked of Samadhi, he himself went into that state. His face radiated a heavenly light. Bereft of outer consciousness, he could not utter another word. His gaze was indrawn and transfixed in communion with the self. After a long time, the master began to recognize the world around him and said, like a child, I shall have a drink of water. Whenever after Samadhi the master asked for a drink of water, his devotees knew that he was gradually becoming conscious of the outer world. Still lingering in the state of ecstasy, he said to the Divine Mother, O Mother, the other day you showed me Pandit Iswar Chandra Vidyasagar. Then I told you that I should like to see another Pandit. And so you have brought me here. Looking at the Pandit, he said, my child, add a little more to your strength. Practice spiritual discipline a few days more. You have hardly set your foot on the tree. Yet you expect to lay hold of a big cluster of fruit. But, of course, you are doing all this for the welfare of others. With these words he bowed his head before the Pandit. The master continued, when I first heard about you, I inquired whether you were merely erudite or whether you had discrimination and renunciation. A Pandit who doesn't know how to discriminate between the real and the unreal is no Pandit at all.